welcome back. We're now in the second week of lockdown. A lot has happened to change the world. The trade wars between the US and China dominated headlines this time last year. Now, China, the source of the COVID-19 virus, has shut down most of the economically active world. The US and its president have been half-hearted in its response to the crisis. Graeme Codrington is a futurist with the organisation Tomorrow Today. He joins us now. All right, Graeme, talk me through this. I mean, we've got China that's ending its lockdown. We've got the United States that's not really, big contestation, political contestation there. There's no federal lockdown in the US. These are two very contrasting views.
Absolutely, Stephen. You know, these are the two big economic powerhouses in the world, and they are at very, very different stages of engaging with this disease right now. As you say, China is coming out of their lockdown at the moment, and they are kind of ready and open to trade right now, whereas America is still debating with itself about whether it should go into lockdown. Some of the states are in lockdown. We saw images of people going to church yesterday in Louisiana. Other states are not locked down at all. And as we know, the longer you take to get into lockdown, the longer it's going to take to be in lockdown and then to come out of it. And I think that what's going to happen over the next few months is there's going to be a once-in-a-generation shift in global economic power. You're going to have the potential for China to be ready for business. Imagine when South Africa comes out of lockdown in a few weeks' time. Austria has announced that they're going to start coming out of lockdown today. Other countries are going to begin to emerge, and they're going to look for their trading partners, for their suppliers, for the supply chain. And they might not be able to get what they're expecting from America. And China's going to stand there saying, we're ready for business. We're open for business. We're already seeing this. The Chinese government is looking especially to Africa to say, how can we help you? What business can we send your way? Jack Ma, as an individual, has been donating. And I think a lot of that is ahead of what China is planning to do, and that is to take this opportunity to reset the global power dynamics while America finds themselves still in lockdown. For South Africa, we sit in between those two things. We were one of the earliest countries to lock down. We're now in the middle of lockdown, but I think we're going to see lockdown extended. Every other country that lockdown had to extend. But it still means we're going to be one of the first countries to come out of lockdown in a few weeks' time. And when we do that, we may also have a similar opportunity to be open as a trading partner for others. So I know some people might still be dealing with the crisis and engaging with the crisis, but clever business people are going to open their eyes soon, have a look at the horizon and see that there are opportunities that are going to be emerging because of the fact that the world is not locking down and coming out of lockdown at the same time.
Graeme Codrington, thank you very much indeed from Tomorrow Today. Well, the JSE is looking stronger today in line with most global markets amid hope the COVID-19